Hey, it's Lillian Okoye, and this is the Ask Lillian show. And on today's episode, we're having a little bit of a twist because I got an interesting question from an individual who has a very interesting career, and she's in a transition period and is interested in kind of getting into detective work. And she asked me a very interesting question today, which was, how do I find my life purpose? And this question, she asked me this question after I talked about mine and how I think being clear on knowing what your purpose is in life can help you because you can figure out ways to align your hobbies, interests, skills, and even your career or your business with that purpose. And she said to me, I think this is my biggest stumbling block, specifically not knowing what my life purpose is. It kind of, I think, nags at her, and you keep coming back to it. And I'm going to say this honestly, you if anyone really, if you don't know what your life purpose is, you're going to continue to run around in circles because what's happening is you're imitating what other people are doing. You're absorbing other people's views. You're seeing what the Joneses are doing. You're seeing what other people are doing. What Joe and Josephine are doing may not necessarily be what's right for you. Just because something works for someone else, it doesn't mean it's going to work for you or make sense for you. And so having a sense of self and knowing the very core and the very essence of who you are is what's going to give you that inner strength and power to go about and fight your battles and do what you want to do and say, hey, this is who I am. This is what I want to do. I know myself. You can only really do that when you know what your life purpose is. So being true to yourself, going gung ho about what you're about, all of these things, your vision, yeah, it does come down to being who, knowing what your life purpose is. Because if you don't, you every 4 years, every 3, 4, 5 years, you're going to continue to do what the hottest new trend is. And although that is appealing and very attractive and even sexy sometimes, you lose your sense of self and you get lost in the crowd. Um, so today I'm going to talk a little bit about ways in which you can figure out what your life purpose is. Okay. And I'm going to say three things. All right. So, number one, what would you like to be known for? What would you like to be known for? If I said to you that today was your last day on earth and you're going to take your last breath today, what's that one thing that you hope the entire rest of humanity would remember you for? And why? You figure out, hey, why that is. You dig a little deeper, maybe things into your childhood, maybe things into your past relationships, memorable experiences. That's going to really capture why you want to be known for that one thing. Okay. Number two, what is the most interesting or the thing or activity that you feel gives you so much energy? It's like, oh my God, it almost gives you a high when you do it. And when you do it, and when you actually see someone else do it. Okay. What is that? When you actually give something to someone else, I'm telling you, this is very important. Giving something to someone else, helping someone engage in an event, activity, or skill, and seeing them transform and having that, just seeing that kind of scenario, having that make you feel like you're really like completely on in a high, like ecstasy, seeing that done for someone else. And this is usually something that you've mastered in the past. Maybe something that comes easy to you in some way, or maybe it could be a perspective that you have on life that it's very hard for other people to see. But when you impart your certain skill or knowledge upon someone else and you see them transforming, get that kind of aha eureka moment, like, what is that for you? That can help you figure out what your life purpose is as well. Because that's also known as a gift that you have that other people don't have. So, what is that? Okay. And number three, when you are not around anyone else, when it's just you and you and you, what is that one thing that you're always itching to do when no one else is in the room. You don't have to work. You don't have to go to work today. You don't have to report to anyone, no one to be accountable to. But there's that one thing that you like to do no matter what. So these are 3 ways that can help you figure out your life purpose. Now, by all means, they're not the only ways, but I think they're 3 steps in the right direction. And if you have questions for me, or if you just want to talk or ask other questions about your life or business, make sure you reach out to me so that I can answer your question on the next episode of the Ask Lillian Show. And I want to thank you for tuning in. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.